What's up, everybody? This is Mr. Mango Head, and I'm coming at you with another video. This one is about audio inside of OBS. Problems I've had and questions I've had. So, let's get to it. First off, audio matters in OBS. The reason it matters is because a lot of people use OBS primarily for streaming, gaming, what they do. Whether they're streaming on a console, using some type of PVR, or whether they're streaming games that they play on their machine. So, challenges that I personally face with audio capturing is knowing where my audio is coming from and where I want it to go. Like right now, I have on my headphones, right? And I want my audio to go in my headphones because I don't want to lose or not get the same type of gameplay that I was getting before streaming. So, but depending on your setup, as far as whether or not you're playing on your PC, whether or not you're playing on your PlayStation or Xbox, your audio for your chat or your sound, game audio, might not be routed into the same place. And how do we get OBS to give you what you need in your recording or your stream, and also give you what you need in your ears? Or you can have something in your ears and you won't know it's not being picked up, or there's no sound on the stream. I've had that happen a few times. So there's no sound on the stream, nobody can hear me, and then you have different sources of audio. So let's start from the beginning. For me, I have the audio source coming from my machine, my desktop. I have the audio source coming from my mic. I have the audio source coming from I actually have two separate desktop audio sources. And when I'm talking about audio source, look here on OBS where the mouse is. I haven't figured out how to zoom in. I've seen some videos and stuff zoomed in. I haven't figured that part out yet. But under the mixer in OBS, you're going to see desktop audio, mic audio, and on my sources, there's desktop audio twice. Sometimes I mute that. There's face cam because my webcam has a mic in it, so it can produce audio. Then you have the game sound. You can make the game that you're playing produce its own sound or mix that. Because sometimes you want the game sound and not the music you're listening to, or you want to be able to separate these things. And for me, I got PlayStation audio. So it can be a challenge making sure all of the sound is coming in to OBS the right way and leaving OBS the right way, so you can maintain your audio here and not have... See, for me, I don't have my game or my console or my speakers producing any sound because I don't want there to be a loop in my mic. Because if you're listening to what my mic hears and you're also listening to what my computer does, so you're going to hear, with a slight delay, the audio coming out my speakers hitting the mic behind the audio that the game is producing that's feeding directly into OBS. We don't want that. That's why I use headphones. We just want the sound one time, the source one time, and if you can get it from the source, that's awesome. And so when I play League of Legends, when I'm playing Plants vs. Zombies or something like that, we want the sound. Here's an example. Desktop audio. Now, on my OBS that I'm using recording, I have two instances of OBS open right now. The one I'm recording with and the one that I have back here. So I just saw the desktop audio, pick up the sound. Now, I was hoping that this OBS picked it up Okay, so it does pick it up. All right, cool. Picks it up. And I won't know until I listen to this video because I can't hear it in my headphones. And my headphones are plugged in the right place. So let me see what my actual. Now you see this right here? This says VS278C. That's the name of my computer monitor. So that's where the computer is picking up its sound. That's why I can't hear nothing in my headphones. So I'm going to switch it to I believe it's, there it is. Speakers USB 2 plug and play sound device. So now let me see. Yes, now I can hear something in my head. Okay. So now I can hear what you guys are hearing. Okay. And you'll notice that you should be able to hear the sound. And if you look down here under desktop 2, it can hear what I'm doing. I'm going to turn up the music some. And this is where you control the levels of the audio. Here. I try to keep mine down. Resume. Alright. So you can hear it. And you can see it. This is where you look at. Down here, I'm pointing at the screen as if you can see what I'm pointing at. And you can't. Anyway, right here is where you're going to see the levels. And this is my desktop audio. Okay? So if I'm playing a game like this, or I'm playing League of Legends, or something on my PC, I want to be able to hear it in my ears and hear it and be able to see the levels so I know how to control it in OBS. Now, what if I'm playing on my PlayStation, right? So, I just turned on my PlayStation and in a second, my PVR. I'm using the, never knew how to pronounce it, HAUPPAUGE, Hauppauge or whatever. I'm using that to capture my PlayStation. Now, that device has 2 HDMI ports on the back. So I'm placing the HDMI in the back of my PlayStation into it, and then I'm plugging the HDMI cable from the back of it to my monitor. Okay? And that's how I'm able to see what's going on the PlayStation and have my DVR record what's going on the PlayStation simultaneously. And being that it's digital, it's nearly instantaneous, so there's no lag. And the USB cable to my PC is what's pulling that data and recording it. Considering it's using USB 2.0, I'm actually, pretty fascinated that I can record at 60 frames per second and in 1080p without there being much latency. I wonder why it hadn't popped up yet. PlayStation, you there? Maybe it won't pop up because of my source. Let me see if I can do it over here. Boop. There it is. Okay. So it's over here. That's why it didn't pop up over there. Cool beans. Anyway, so we in the PlayStation, right? So let me show you one of the challenges that I had in the PlayStation that I had to learn how to overcome when I couldn't hear myself. So in the PlayStation, when you go to settings and you want to deal with the audio, I'm moving fast like you know. I went to settings and I'm going down to devices, and in devices we got audio devices, and here is what's important important, or at least what was important for me. Now, how are you listening to the PlayStation? If you're listening to the PlayStation with your headphone jack here, okay, if you're doing that, then you're not going to be able to hear what's being captured, because that sound is not being captured. The only thing that's being captured is what's coming out of the HDMI port. Okay? So you want to listen to chat. Well, if you want to listen to chat and you're only capturing what's coming out of the HDMI port, then you have to put your output on your TV or something like that. But we don't want it on the TV, because having it on the TV is going to make sound come out the speakers, which is going to feed back into the mic. So, what I did, the workaround I have, I used to switch my mic to the USB on the PC. Now, forget all that. I use, as you can see, my input device for sound is my microphone with the PlayStation. The camera mic from the PlayStation is what I use to chat to people. So people in the lobby who want to hear me, I use the PlayStation mic that's built into the PlayStation camera. Okay? Now, oh, I can just do like this. Oh, man. It won't work. It's all good. Let me go like this. Okay. So, right here. Yeah. PlayStation. I gotta get my side to sides together. Okay. Microphone and the PlayStation camera. That's what I use to talk to people in the game. Okay? As for listening to the game, notice my output of the sound is going out to the TV, meaning what's feeding through the HDMI, because I want everything to be captured. I want the chat to be captured. I want me talking to people to be captured. So everything that's coming out of the HDMI cable in the back of the PlayStation is being captured. Now, how can I hear that? Well, for me, the only way to hear that is for me to plug. I have an audio cable plugged in the back of my monitor, in the headphone jack in the back of my monitor. Most monitors have headphone jacks plugged into them. My monitor has its own independent speakers, and it has a headphone jack in the back of it. In the back of it, it also has an input. I have mine in the headphone jack, if I'm not mistaken. It's been so long since I've been back there. But I have this cable. So I take my headphones and I plug it in here. Now, this whole time you guys have been hearing the PlayStation noise. Haven't heard it until just now. This is how I hear the gameplay and what's being recorded, and the chat and everything. Now, talking to my stream, I'm still using my mic. I'm still using my Yeti to talk to my stream. This mic is only capturing audio for the stream, and it's not capturing audio for the gameplay. That's the PlayStation camera mic capturing audio for people that I'm playing with in my party. That's how I have it set up. You can't use the hole in the controller, because the PVR is not going to capture that. So this is a setup that I found that has worked for me as far as audio in the PlayStation gaming setup. Yeti mic for the stream, okay? PlayStation mic for the party chat. Have my audio out in my PlayStation, going out to my TV or AV amplifier, that setting, okay? So I can listen to it. Audio jack coming out of the back of my monitor. I have a 27-inch Asus monitor. Audio jack coming out of the back of that, headphones plugged into that. So what I'm listening to is coming out my monitor. So I can hear everything. And I do this when I'm playing on my PlayStation. I can hear all the audio, I can hear the chat, because all my output is coming out of the HDMI cable, which is going into my PVR, which is what is controlling the stream. So let me go back to my other. There we go. And let me unplug this because got tired of listening to that. And so let me see something here. Facecam. So Facecam's recording audio. So I'm going to mute that. And this whole time you've probably been getting double audio because the Facecam has been recording audio. And I think that covers the two different methods that I primarily have to deal with when streaming and making sure that the audio is being heard, and that from my stream point of view and from my own perspective, and I can interact, especially with voice chat on with the console. Hope this wasn't too complicated. If it was, leave questions down below and I will get to them, and I will make sure that I promptly get to them. I really like the support you guys have given me on the first OBS video dealing with chroma key. That's like right now my #1 video for this month, and I just didn't think it would be that popular, but it was. So thanks so much for that. I might even get big enough as a channel to start doing contests, so I can start giving away things like this, but I'm not that big yet. One day maybe. But anyway, this is Mr. Mango Head. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and hit that like, hit that comment, hit that subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Deuces.